Hello everybody, this is a quick video on how to build a change record for ServiceNow. You will use this change record when you are deploying your proxy to production. So we're going to go through this really quick. So first you'll need to access allstateservicenow.com. It's allstate.service-now.com. Login. And then you will you'll move down to where it says change record. You will create a normal change record. Select OK. You will put your name will be already pre-populated, requested by group. You will use your ServiceNow group that you should have created already. More than likely it'll be connected car or CCT support. The approver will be Kevin Rice. Change on behalf of, you'll see connected car engineering. Causes will cause a change outage. Select no. Planned start date. Usually I like to give this a couple of days just so that you can know and coordinate with everyone else and make sure you have any operational readiness or support in place so once this goes live that people know. You will also use this for any kind of sandbox deployments. So it's good to give it a couple of days just to communicate out. So I will put on the 10th. And this is time specific and military time specific. So usually I'll put 10 o'clock. And then the end, you usually have about 24 hours to complete. So give 10 o'clock to the next day. Change reason. Since this is a new proxy, most of the time it'll be new capability. If something is broken, we will put a maintenance, but for now we're going to do new capability. Short description, we want to put deploy proxy to production in Apogee for Arity, and then also list out proxy, and then you will click save. And the ServiceNow will actually populate more fields that you need to fill out every time you hit save. So here you're going to talk about what you're deploying. So proxy, GitHub location, and then who the support teams are. They're going to do that. Impact. This will always be not available, or if it is a proxy that is already in production, then you will say, you will new revision, deploy new revision to production. Watch list. This is very critical. You'll need to put my name there. You'll also need to put your product manager. So it'll be, like in my case, Jenny Langer. It'll populate there. Then you'll click save again. So implementation plan. Here's pretty critical, and it's going to be the same for each one. So you will put go to GitHub location, download zip proxy, deploy to production. Apogee Arity instance. And then backout plan on deploy proxy. Test plan. Here's very critical. So test plan will include validation scripts. Validation scripts in terms of curl commands with product keys. And here you'll want to put 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 commands just so that whoever is going to, because you won't be doing this, somebody else will need to execute these curl commands and then validate expected results. Post-change validation, you'll need to communicate out that the change is successful or unsuccessful. Maybe I need to learn how to spell. There we go. Click save again. So you'll have two more things you'll need to do that are very critical. So the first is you'll need to put affected CIs, and CI stands for configuration item, and we use this to validate any kind of changes that are being made to similar work streams. This way we look for any kind of conflicts. So this one is going to be Apogee Edge, and you will click that one and click save. Then a few more steps. You will need to put 2 change tasks in here. You'll go to change task, click new. The first change task will be number 1. Open assignment group. You will need to put the group, your group that you will be actually executing, or my group that will actually be executing this task. So you can assign it to me, and this will be a deployment task. And then deploy proxy following steps. Deploy proxy following steps below. And then proxy, list your proxy here. Description, so then we're going to go again. It's like 1, 2, 3 steps. We're copy from GitHub, deploy to production, verify no errors. And you're going to click submit. And two more steps. The next one is a validation task. Your change record will not be approved unless you have a validation task. So this one, again, will be assigned to you or your support group. And it'll be a type, it'll be a validation task, so assign it to somebody on your team. The person validating could not be the same person that deployed, so it has to be somebody else from your group. So short description, please validate proxy XXX. Execute curl command. And so you'll need to just put the commands here, submit, and then update impacted fields, advance to approve. When you click advance to approve, it'll send a communication over to Kevin, and he will validate whether or not this change is successful. Assuming that there's no problems with it, then we will approve it and you will execute your change. Right now you can see that there are conflicts, but that is only because I selected Apogee Edge, and there's a couple of other changes going out there. But this is also good because you know that somebody else is deploying on Apogee Edge, so you might want to communicate with them just in case there's any kind of conflicts. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was informative, and you'll see more videos coming out soon from your API champion. Thank you very much.